Okay. Alan, we've been told that Jonny Evans will be captain again tomorrow. Is that right?
Who told you that?
A source. Are we right? Is he back?
Well, I don't know where that information come from, but Jonny will be captain on Saturday, yeah, subject to him coming through fitness in the next couple of days.
So does that mean you put all the stuff in Barcelona to bed? Is it finished with?
Well, the disciplinary side of it is finished with, as far as I'm concerned. They've been disciplined by the disciplinary board here. There's a little board that gets together and decides that, and we move on, hopefully, as best we can.
Is it just the four? Is there anybody else that's been disciplined?
No.
Anybody else break the curfew? I wonder where this leaves you now. Are you angry about this situation?
Well, of course, I'm angry about the situation. I mean, it's tempered with a results business, and we need to get results. And that incident magnified our situation, and the only way we can get ourselves out of that kind of spotlight is to win games. And our focus this week, and I know, you're looking for lines on everything but the game, but, for me and my staff and the team, is about winning the game. We have a massive game against the Huddersfield side that have improved just recently, got a couple of good results, and we need to win for our fans and for ourselves and for our pride, and show courage and honour in our performance.
You mentioned the fans there. Do you worry that all of this has damaged the relationship between the team and the fans? There's been a lot of criticism on social media and elsewhere. Sometimes that can be a vocal minority, of course. But
well, I sense with our fans that they're disappointed, as I am. They want the team to win, and I don't expect that stadium to be anything other than positive when we walk out. And we need to repay that faith. As you say, with that small majority that we all kind of cling to with social media, we need to kind of move on and say, right, what is it about? It's about a game of football that we need to win. And I'm looking at my players to show that they have the nous, the technical ability, the desire to win.
Whether it's the embarrassment or the regret or a point to prove, have you seen a reaction from your players after this incident to roll their sleeves up and say, well, okay, we need to right some wrongs?
Yeah, because I thought the first half against Southampton, I said after that we looked a little bit nervy and apprehensive. I think that was understandable because the news had kind of blown up in front of us just prior to the game. We've had time to face the issue a little bit, deal with it as best we can. It will never go away, but it's a mistake that we've had to kind of repair ourselves from. And certainly this week we're much more focused, and our desire levels, I think, are strong. I think the group have come together a little bit to show that they mean business, because really we only have three scenarios in front of us. We're either going to perform the Great Escape, we're going to go down fighting and with dignity, or we're going to go down with a whimper. And I certainly hope it isn't the last one.
I think there's a lot of sympathy for you personally coming into this situation. You've seen the chief executive and the chairman that brought you in sacked. You've got Jay Rodriguez accused of racism. You've got all this going on in the background as well while you're trying to get a club out of a relegation battle. How do you get the message across that there isn't a crisis here? Because it feels a bit like a crisis club at the moment, doesn't it, with all that going on?
Trust me, it is not about me, and I'm not. Don't want sympathy from anybody. This is a difficult scenario in terms of the run this club was on before I arrived, and it hasn't improved much since I've been here. That's been the one failing that I have at my door, and I want to put that right, and I can only put that right now with 11 games to go. That's my challenge, individually, as a team, and collectively this club. I think, and since I've been here, these players have acted impeccably for me, and this one crazy incident, I'm not going to let it spoil and take away the professionalism and determination we've shown to try and correct the results. And going forward, unfortunately for us, we're going to have to live and die by the margins, whatever they are, and hopefully they're going to go our way.
History will tell you that only two clubs have won 3 out of the first 27 and gone on to survive in the Premier League era. One of those is West Brom. Do you cling to that? Do you look at that and think, well, okay, this club's done it before, we can use that?
Yeah, I think there is that. There is that part of history. But I think there's also part, if you look at our games, they've been so tight, our games, even games we've lost, but we've drawn so many games. and I don't know if those other ratios fit in with the amount of games we've drawn. So that's going to be our problem, I think, in these last 11 games, is turning the draws or eradicating them, so we get the 5 wins or 6 wins that hopefully will be enough.
Well, that was going to be my next question. Do you know, have you thought about how many points you think?
No, I thought about maybe winning Saturday. That's the only. No, absolutely not. It's been a difficult week for my staff and everybody at the football club, including the hierarchy here. We're trying to get ourselves in a position to give ourselves a chance, and we're going to have to do that one game at a time, and starting with Huddersfield.
Is it must win against Huddersfield?
Of course, for us. The word must win is a bit of an irritant, as you could see by my reaction. I think we know how important it is.
It has that feel about it, though, doesn't it? And I understand. I don't want to make you hostage to fortune, but
it's nothing's over until it's over, you know. And without hitting a cliche back at you, which I'm not gonna, the fat lady isn't in the room yet.
Good man.
He made me laugh. That was his fault. That's
the thing is that gap of 7 points, and again, it must be difficult for you to take, because the form's improved since you've been here. There's been some decent performances that haven't necessarily produced the points, and yet that's a 7-point gap. You can't afford that to get any bigger.
No, the guys around us have had a decent run and they've shared it out, and I think that's probably a worry. We probably need, for it to work out well for us, sort of 4 or 5 or 6 maybe, to just sort of fall away a little bit. But it's like the middle pack are almost all together, and then there's us. And unfortunately, we've not been able to cling on. And although some of the performances since I've been here have been very good, we haven't managed to get the points that have closed that gap. I'm convinced that we got the ability to do that. We still got some big players missing, and hopefully they'll return. Chadley and Morrison, in particular, of course, and Daniel. So we still have options, but this immediate concern for us is to try and put this week behind us as best we can. Learn lessons from it, by all means, and try and get ourselves a win.
What is the team news? You mentioned a couple are missing. Are there any improvement in the injuries?
Well, only in so much that Gibbs is available this week, which helps us, and the rest of the squad is all available apart from Chadley, Morrison, and Daniel.
There's no storage still.
No, but Jake Livermore's available.
Okay. And what about Huddersfield? They look doomed. 5 straight defeats, and you thought they were only going one way, and then they get a massive win at home. What do you make of them?
Well, they're a side that I know fairly well, because I've watched them 2 or 3 times this season, and I know I have an ex-staff member who works there, so I'm familiar with how they play, what they do. They're very a pressurised team. They're not going to make it easy for us. We're not going to be able to roll them over and win comfortably. It's going to be very, very tight and a ferocious affair, I should think, because it's every bit as important to them, of course.
It's 13 years since that great escape that West Brom completed. Obviously, they left it till the final day. Can you see that this season going that way as well?
Well, I hope so. I don't. I really hope that we can turn this situation round. But it is only hope at the moment. We've put in performances that suggest we can do it, but we have to kind of get that barrier right between clean sheets and scoring 2 goals. Somewhere between there, that's where we fall at the moment. Scoring 1 goal and conceding 1 or 2, losing games, and we've got to correct that, not concede, and make sure we get enough goals to give us some comfort.
Is it a case now that perhaps draws aren't good enough for you, especially against the teams that you're playing? So you've got kind of a run of games against teams all in and around you. Yeah,
and we're going to have game plans that kind of understand that teams will be happy with draws, and we're going to have to push. We have to keep pushing. And I promise our fans this. Obviously, we're not going to settle for a draw anywhere. We're going to have to push even against the best teams.
Darren Moore was obviously part of that great escape before. He's come out and he said he can see a real belief and determination from inside of the club. Are you kind of feeling that? Because it does sound like you're very positive, especially considering the situation.
No, because it's this. At the end of the day, we are paid a lot of money to play professional football, and we're paid to play hard and to give a service to our fans, and that's what we want to deliver this weekend. And And now whatever way it comes, we'll take a victory. And there is confidence in the group. It wasn't so long ago that we beat Liverpool at Liverpool and deserved to win. And we got to get back to that. We have the same sort of players available this time round, and that makes life a little bit easier.
You touched upon Jonny Evans before you've been the captaincy. What's his response been like? Because obviously you've seen enough in what he's given you in the past week or so to reinstate him as captain.
I think the most important thing from Jonny's perspective was his performance last Saturday. That was a very, very difficult game for particularly him and Gareth Barry to play in that game under the pressure that they was under. And I thought he showed real character to come through that. And so he should as well. And this weekend prove to me, to the fans and to the club that he can lead us out of this.
Thank you.
Thank you.